The chairman of the Northern Elders Forum, Professor Ango Abdullahi, has lamented the growing security challenges facing the country, saying President Mohammed Buhari is not doing enough to salvage the situation. The former Vice-Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, was reacting to the presidency's assertion that the kidnap of the district head of Daura, Buhari's hometown in Katsina State, had shown the security agencies were not given any town preferential treatment. Abdullahi slammed the presidency, saying the current security issues in the north was worse than when Goodluck Jonathan was leading the country. The leader urged the presidency to focus on securing lives and property in the country. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Adamu, told senators on Monday that there is little or nothing the police can do to curb the rising waves of insecurity in the country with shortage of funds, inadequate equipment and personnel. The IGP, who was drilled for 2.5 hours on the security situation in the country, told the lawmakers at a closed-door session that the major problems confronting the police force were shortage of funds, men and material required to carry out the job. Public affairs analyst Gbolahan Olojede gave his take on this.
What is wrong is there's a multidimensional problem. The police as an institution in itself, what kind of training, what kind of people apply to be policemen, what kind of training do we give them, what is their welfare like? If I'm shot as a policeman in the course of duty, what is the insurance I have for what will my family have a recourse to if that happens? If I'm maimed, I'm unable to walk again, what do I get? So from the recruitment itself to the training to the welfare, everything is wrong. We all know so much has been said about SARS in the past, but beyond SARS, it's not just about SARS. In the last negative news was about arresting prostitutes in Abuja, and the people they called prostitutes in the first instance, how did they establish that they were prostitutes, and then they were now raped, and all those kind of things. So we can see that even in the mundane things, we do not have the right force. That is the starting point. Then now come to the complexities of the situation that these ill-prepared, ill-rewarded police had to deal with. It is extremely complex. I've listened to people. I almost bought into the fact that Zamfara crisis is all about mining of gold, until I watched an interview of people in some Zamfara villages, and then I begin to ask myself, is it really about mining? The people that were interviewed, that local government, there is no single mine, no gold, no mining was going on there. And people, the bandits still went in there. In a spate of 3 days, they wiped about 87 people. They refused to collect any money. They were not asking anybody for money. They were just killing at random. So if you think it was about reward, then you begin to ask yourself, why didn't they take any reward? They were just interested in killing and burning those buildings. If it was about gold, there was no mine in that particular local government. So the problem is quite complex. Where you have unemployed youth, the energy of the youth must be deployed. It's either you harvest it and deploy it positively, or you allow it to run riot and it will be deployed into negative things, into vices of all sorts. A hand that is available, the devil can use. That is the truth. So where you have a whole lot of people, young people, with all the energy, mental and physical, and they're not gainfully engaged, they are open to vices. So unemployment is a major problem. And the sad thing about unemployment is that we need to get more dramatic about measures, because it's not about to go away. We have a nation in which population is growing faster than the economy. So what that means is that more people will continue to slip into poverty as long as that situation remains. We are producing more people, we are unleashing more people into the employment market than the number of jobs we are creating. As long as that situation remains, unemployment will continue to widen. So the problem remains as it is, or probably will even be going worse. It's not meant to achieve something than to send the message to the people that the Senate is also doing something about the security. The Senate has a security committee. The security committee could have arranged to meet with the security chiefs and have a more heart-to-heart talk, which are likely to be more realistic than the public show when you put the guy on the stage. This is a jamboree.